Welcome to this week's episode of Free Bab News. I'm Dave Burrows, and this week we investigate further into the conspiracy that cats have against the human race.
I'm Jeff Hans, and this week we find out what happens when you take your love for animals a little too far.
I'm Rob Harford, and this week we're going to find out what poop and spontaneous combustion have to do with each other.
We've all heard the saying, curiosity killed the cat. Well, in this case, curiosity turned a cat into a criminal.
Cat owners Richard and Sophie Windsor have claimed that last year their cat Norris began bringing home small bits of food, presumably from neighbors' trash cans.
The couple thought nothing of it and just assumed that it was a phase. But what they didn't realize was the cat would eventually become a full-fledged kleptomaniac.
What started out as bringing home bits of trash quickly escalated into bringing home laundry items like towels, baby clothes, and even women's bras.
Norris even managed to bring home a bath mat to the couple's front step. Soon enough, the cat amassed quite a pile in the kitchen.
The cat collected so many of their neighbors' belongings that the couple felt the need to send letters of apology to the community.
The couple has since been able to return most of the items to the owners. So do you think this is how most burglars get their start? Steal small stuff and then work your way up?
I think the real question is, if a cat stole your bra, do you really want it back?
Ain't nobody like Mondays. Unless you don't have a job, and then every day is Saturday. So what does it matter?
Monday feels like the one day you can kind of be lazy. Everyone's on the same page and has that certain understanding.
But Brotney Dawkins really hates Mondays. Especially because one landed him in jail.
Mr. Dawkins went out to lunch, and he must have left his wallet at home. I mean, why else would he walk out of a cafe without paying?
Either that or his $32 tab was just way too much money for a Monday. When contacted by police, Dawkins informed the officer it was okay to take the food because he's from the north, and it's Monday.
I'm on his side though. I mean, Mondays suck.
Yeah, but it's not like you can just do whatever you want because it's a Monday, as if that somehow negates any negative repercussions.
That's exactly what it means. Kick a baby? Monday. Clubbing baby seals? It's a Monday. Eat lunch and not pay for it at all? Monday.
People show their love for animals in many different ways. Some to certain extremes like joining PETA. Others go for the other extreme and show their affection directly to the animals they love.
Robert Newman of London, England decided on the latter when he decided it was time to show the world how much goats mean to him.
Robert made his way onto a Wiltshire farm and ended up near where the goats were grazing.
Robert wasted no time and made some pretty inappropriate advances toward one of the goats. Since goats are incapable of saying no, Robert thought he had the go-ahead.
Foregoing the foreplay, Robert turned on some Barry White and went to town. The goat has not been reached for comment.
The incident happened in April, but has since been brought to light due to Robert admitting to performing the act.
Mr. Newman's sentencing is scheduled, but in the meantime, he is banned from every single farm in the entire United Kingdom.
Usually having animal lover on your profile is a good thing.
Have you ever been on a road trip and suddenly drive into a green cloud of stink? Well, one town in Vermont was engulfed in a fog that was quite similar.
George Reddick owns the Oak Knoll Dairy, a goat farm in Windsor, Vermont. While the main product of the goats in their farm is their milk, there's an unfortunate byproduct being produced by the bucket load, the goat's feces.
The goat poo is piled up on a section of the farm until it can be removed, or potentially used for fertilizer.
The pile has never caused any problems other than the smell in that small area of the farm. That is, until a farm worker made an unsettling discovery when attempting to milk the goats early one morning.
While walking towards the goats, the farmhand saw the pile of manure in flames, but no source of fire anywhere near the heap.
It was later determined that the stock of goat droppings had spontaneously combusted, causing the horde of crap to spew forth a noxious plume of ass gas.
The smell affected the area within a 5-mile radius, causing concern from the local fire department.
All I can say is at least there were no windmills on the farm. Odds are, would have hit the fan. Thanks for watching this week's episode of Free Bab News. If you want to continue on the cat conspiracies, make sure to share this video.
If you've ever done anything interesting just because it's a Monday, leave that story in the comment section below.
If you love goats but you hate exploding goat poop, like this video and subscribe to this channel. You don't want exploding goat feces anywhere near your town.
One thing you don't want is for that to blow up in your face.